All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to Rule Well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video The Digitalization of Money. And Lord Wills, brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says, on the brink of a dramatic change, the digitalization of money. All right, so we'll go ahead and read some of it. In digitalization of money, the end goal of digitalizing all forms of currency or all doing all transactions digitally, the end goal of that, or the goal with that, is to have everybody embedded with a microchip inside their hands or their head to buy and sell things. Like, I'm pretty sure the brothers have seen the video that's surfacing around with the Jake woman that was in the military in the store paying for stuff with her hands. So it's here. All right, it's here. And it's good to say, though it tarry, wait for it would surely come, it would not tarry, and it ain't tarry, and it's here. All right, and digitalization of money. Again, that's the end goal of it, to be able to make payments like that woman in that video that's going around amongst Israel. All right, going around everywhere. All right, did is do how she's paying. That's the ultimate goal of this digitalizing of money. That's the ultimate goal of it. That's what the elites want. Like we mention all the time that interview Alex Jones did with Aaron Russo, and Nick Rockefeller told him, one of the Rockefellers told him that the end goal, or the goal, is to get everybody embedded with a microchip, and all forms of currency is going to be on that microchip, and that's the only way you're going to be able to do transactions, if you have that microchip. All right, so that's the goal of digitalizing money. That's the goal. All right, and we quickly see it coming. All right, I'm gonna just read this part. We are on the brink of a dramatic change. We are about to Salakia, and I'll say this boldly, abandon this traditional system of money. Right, the traditional system of money is what? Fiat currency, paper money, coins, dimes, nickels, whatever. Credit cards, debit cards. That's the traditional system. All right. Well, debit cards and credit cards kind of like a newer thing, but now it's becoming traditional. Playing with your phone, paying with your phone and things like that. That's not really the traditional way. The real traditional way is cash, physical transactions, pulling money out of your wallet and handing it to the cashier. That's dead. That's a thing of the past. All right, it's about to be completely and utterly obsolete. Writing checks, that's dead. Nobody who writes checks now. Nobody writes checks. So Esau has been slowly building it up. Now you see people using less cash, people using debit cards, credit cards, their phones, and soon that's about to be a complete another thing of the past, and they're gonna make you take the chip to buy and sell things. All right, abandon the traditional system of money and accounting, and introduce a new one, and the new one is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having an almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, and that's what they want. Complete control. This will give us far greater clarity over what's going on, right? Because they want to control your life, have full force control of your life. Because you can control whether somebody can buy and sell in this world, you got control over their life. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between state and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of a human right if we're going to have digital money. It ain't gonna be no constitutional digital money right or whatever. All right, it's gonna be, you do what they say and you don't do what they say, your chip will be cut off. All right, straight up, and you have no choice. It's either this or it's nothing. All right, many people think that digital money is crypto and private, But what I see is superpowers introducing a digital currency. The Chinese were the first. The U.S. is on the brink of moving the same direction. The Europeans have committed to that as well. So globally, the Chinese, Moab, here in Babylon agree, and Europeans, all right, so-called European countries. So they're all on board with a digital money system, all right. I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there seen the video with this woman at the with the World Government Committee or whatever summit, Salakia, a while back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play it. This is for fair use purposes only. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Just play it real quick.
What underpins a world order is always the financial system. I was very privileged. My father was an advisor to Nixon when they came off the gold standard in '71, and so I was brought up with a kind of inside view of how very important the financial structure is to absolutely everything else. And what we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new one, the new accounting, is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens.
And that includes your what you buy and sell. That's what they really want to monitor, what you buy and sell. If you say, and they ask you to do something, and you say no or you ain't with it, they just cut it off. That's complete. Again, that's complete control. That's complete power over somebody's life. All right. But this is the ultimate goal, what they want to accomplish: to have power over your life, what you can buy and sell. All right, what you're allowed to do. That's complete control. All right, with this current system, Esau can't have complete and utter control over somebody's life. All right, they can lock you up and throw you in prison or whatever. But as far as like, you can say what you want, speak against them. All right, so on and so forth. All right, but we see them pushing out, which freedom of speech is already pretty much dead. But again, you come out and speak out against them or say something they don't like, or you don't move as quick as they want you to move on something, they can just cut your Quran off and you won't have anything. And you'll starve to death. That's the power this man wants over you. All right?
In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights if we're going to have digital money. But also, and the new one, the new account.
And that's BS again. Like, when we read it, what I read was pretty much just what this woman quoted. So like what she was saying. Basically, yeah, it was her words in writing. All right, so yeah, all that human rights shit. They don't give a fuck about your rights, man. All right. Again, they want control over you, complete and utter control, like the prophecy say. Let me read this part. It says a new international monetary system is taking shape. Some call it the new Bretton Woods moment. Moment that needs to be seized to create a new global. It needs to be seized to create a new global financial governance, saying the investor journalist Whitney Webb in a recent sit-down interview, where she mentioned that according to Mark Curry, former governor of the Bank of England, Oconee, however you pronounce it, of England, and the Bank of Canada, and the UN Special Envoy of Climate Action and Finances, the three pillars of new multipolar world are digital IDs, which you get all your information, your medical information, your driver's license, all that, social security number, card, or whatever, is all going to be on that Caragua. All right, your vaccination status, all of that. Digital ID, CBDCs, and ESG through a global carbon market, and all world governments are pushing this agenda. Right, I'll say all world governments are pushing this agenda, right? And that lines straight up with prophecy. It said all governments around the world are in agreements, agreeing. It's like that's why all of them have adopted, or looking into, or have full force adopted a digital currency. All right. So they're all on the same page. Now, ultimately, the Most High is going to make them turn on each other and destroy each other, these Edomite nations. But when it comes to this, they're all in the same accord because this has to happen globally. Digitalizing money, the full force digitalization of money has to come to pass globally, not just here in America, but in Europe. Like I said, in Europe they adopted it, in Asia, in China, or whatever they're adopting it. All right, Saudi Arabia, all them BRIC nations, they're all a part of the Ripple system, which the Ripple is a cryptocurrency. They're all Ripple partners. All right, so they're with that. They're with the digitalization of money. Again, because they're all Ripple partners. All right, which Ripple is what? A digital currency. All right, this Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. Verse 16. I just read verse 16. And he calls them all, and everybody in the world should know this by heart by now, man. All right, this Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 and 17. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. That mark, when you look it up in the Greek, the word there is charagma, which means to make a cut or incision or engrave the flesh. They cut open your flesh with a needle. Needles penetrate your flesh, pierce your flesh, and they're gonna inject the charagma inside of you, in their right hand or in their forehead, like we saw in that video with that woman. I don't know what hand it was, but it's in her hand. And when you read in Revelations, it tells you, it speaks about those that received it in their hand, so it can be in your right hand or your left hand. All right, but mainly it's going to be in the right hand or in their forehead, which is their brain. Elon Musk thing he got going. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so like that woman, Pepe, whatever her name is, like she said, things are changing, and all this, constitutional right, digital constitutional right, all that's BS, man. They just want control, complete control, and they're gonna get it. All right, now they're gonna get another 1,000 years with microchips in people's hands and brains. No, they're not. The Most High is going to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to end this devil, end his enterprise. All right, like the scripture say in Job, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High is going to rain upon him, rain that wrath upon him, destroy this place, destroy him. All right, remember the paraphrasing. All right, so he's not going to get a renaissance with microchips in people's bodies, buying and selling things. He's not going to get another 1,000 years of people doing that. The Most High is going to take him out the way quick, like Elder Tahar said, a few months, or whatever. But the Most High is going to take him out because the elect, how long can the elect be down here? All right, when the only way they can buy and sell is if they have the charagma. All right, and the scriptures speak about the Lord not tempting men over what they can handle. So, and we know anyway, outside of that, the Lord is going to provide for his elect anyway, without taking that charagma. Going to make sure his elect eat without that charagma. All right, but you can't. The elect can't be down here that long. When the charagma has been made mandatory. All right, and the Most High is going to make things move really fast after the charagma has been made mandatory. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.